Hey guys, what's up? Beast and Beast Toys here, coming at you fresh back from vacation from New York City. Just got back from New York City, so if anybody lives around there, uh, neat place. Been there actually second time been there. Anyway, regardless, got to come back to some mail call toy hauls here. So first up, we got our Dr. Mindbender retro collection. Um, so for this one, I'm curious. I don't have my Mindbender out where I can see him. I've got him put up in a tote. Um, Actually, what I did, and a good piece of advice and tip for any collector out there, if you're collecting, you don't have shelf space. At Walmart, I bought some red ornament holders, not the kind on the underneath. They have a little ball shape, not those. They're flat. They got plastic pieces you can break off, and then you can insert and make columns. And so I use those, and they're pretty deep. They're about yay deep. Actually, they're there. They're right behind me. Those red containers. Duh, I'm an idiot. Can't believe I just completely whiffed on that one. Anyway, so I have those. So I have him. Those are Black Series behind me. My GI Joes are in front of me to the right, and they're buried behind some stuff. My Dragonfly is actually sitting on top of some of them. At any rate, I'm not going to get them out at the moment. I just got home, got this, want to get some things open, so I'm going to do a handful of videos over the course of the next few days when I can. Actually, I got to turn around and leave and go north 4 hours tomorrow for a day. So, back from vacation, back to, well, I wouldn't say work, more like kind of fun. My son's going to wrestle in a tournament up north tomorrow. So, anyway, enough about that. Let's get to Dr. Mindbender. So, here we go. Um, they came fine, DHL style, of course. So no rush on these, but I did get this today. I've got so far got the Viper in Mindbender. Haven't got Rock and Roll. I'm probably gonna break down and order him and get a few more Vipers. I think I got 4 Vipers from Pulse earlier at the end of last week. Today's Thursday. So yeah, at the very end of last week before I went on my trip. And it came in an unsealed case. So I have a hard time when I get them like that of wanting to even open the box of them. So what I didn't do is open them. I put them aside somewhere. Where did I put them? Oh, I put them over there with my Joes. My shelf of unopened Joes. Put them over there. Anyway, so I have them even directly behind me on my shelf. I have a box of retro Troopers. Once again, did not open. So, and I actually bought one on eBay from a user. He had a Trooper, Snow Serpent, and the one I wanted the most, Crimson Guard. I like the silver face mask. Anyway, just bought that. Actually sent an offer out while I was in New York this morning, or last night or this morning. Actually, last night before I went to bed. And then this morning when I got up and got ready to leave the hotel, I noticed that it was accepted. So I'll be getting that next week. So I got an extra Trooper and Snow Serpent and Crimson Guard. I like the Crimson Guard. That's really the main reason I bought them. You can't really buy those for much under 20 to 30 bucks, I think, right currently is about what the going rate is on one of those. I think, last time I checked. Don't hold me to that, but you can research that yourself if you like. But at any rate, I wanted another one. And we're going to start getting some more stuff. So we talk about, there were some good pre-orders yesterday. Right? Was that yesterday? Yeah, it had to be. I was in Central Park yesterday. Of course it was yesterday. Trying to do my pre-orders, and while I was walking and around in Central Park, that's something else. That's something. That's a feat in itself, folks. That's was not an easy task. And I got my slice and dice ordered, my MMS or HMS, whatever it is, MMS, HMS, whatever he is this time. Got all that ordered. Budo. Never had a Budo as a kid. It was kind of right at the end of, or about a year after I stopped collecting and playing with toys in general. So, got that. I went ahead and ordered those. But I was looking at my orders. Really don't know if I'll hang on to that Budo order for sure. May wait till a separate release. And why I say that is because I was looking. I don't have a Law and Order pre-ordered. I've got a lot of other stuff. But when I looked at everything I had, I noticed I did not have that. And I don't feel like I have to have, or let me rephrase that. I'm not going to say I don't have to have it. I don't feel like I need to order it right away because I feel like that's a mainline release that will hang around for a while. So, may even get cheaper. Who knows? So, let's check him out. Comes with pretty much the stuff that he had when we were kids, right? There's a pistol holster here. Well, here, let's check him out. So, how different is he from another version? I think a little bit, lightly. I don't think the cape was quite like this, if I recall. I believe it's just a simple black cape. Similar, of course. I love cloth goods capes. I say it all the time. If you've watched me for a while or you've seen or heard it or come across at some point, I do always say big fan of cloth goods capes. Pistol, holster. I honestly, with the eye test for me, don't see a huge difference. Now, I'm probably wrong. I think on his legs, I'm gonna say when I look at this, the leg pattern, I think on the pants on him, on the other version, on the Comic-Con version, there's some other stuff. I think the boots are have a little more silvery on them now, and the arm guards may be slightly different. So I wouldn't swear to that, but I think that's the case. Now, the fun part. What do I do with all this stuff? You got... I'm just looking to see if there's any showing of any of this stuff. I thought this had something to it, but it doesn't. This, obviously you can plug these in. This is the original look, though. He's got a hole for a backpack, but I'm looking, there's nothing like, you can't really plug this in. I think you must plug it into his side, his hip. I'm looking for a hole. There, got it. He's got something on his hip, so we can plug that in on his hip. Not super easy to do, though. And he needs some good lighting, like for myself. Now, I'm gonna be honest. While I start trying to get this in his hand, I feel like this is gonna fall off his hip very easily. Now, could be wrong. So far, it hasn't. But usually, when you start pulling and messing around with these, you get that. So no, it didn't. But the downside is, look at what you got here. I'm not sure if I shouldn't switch. Let's switch this over. All right, so there you go. Already got something to show you, and we're gonna switch that over to this side. And you can put a blast effect in there. I'll show you that here in a second. Well, I'm going to show you where the hole. I'll show you obviously what you can do. I'm not going to throw that in there right now. So yeah, you get quite a bit of this old school look, and he's got a pistol obviously in his holster, but she's also got this little soldering gun is what I would call it. That's what it looks like to me, like a soldering gun. But all right, here we go. Here he is, kind of decked out and using the pieces here. All right, trying to get the back of this cape straight so I can show you. So here you go. As you can see, blast effect in there. This piece, not so much. You could put something over it maybe, but no. This is where I was getting the issue, was trying to make this cape work with the black canister that you attach the hose to, his chemical canister or whatever you want to call it. But we can kind of hide that with the cape, as you see, and here I get it. So you want to go left hand with this, you go right hand with this, or you can also use this piece, which also has a blast effect to it. Looks more like some kind of ray gun, laser gun. And yeah, you got the nice little stand. I don't ever hardly show these on video or mess with them, but why not since I've got him here? You can put him on the stand. I don't because I took him down. So there you have it. There's your new Dr. Mindbender Retro. Very cool. Nice piece. Always love Cobra figures. Never can get enough Cobra in my life, I guess, so to speak. And then, of course, we got, here's, once again, artwork like the original. Love the big, thick card backs. Again, I said it in another video as well. Really, really, really wish they would have went that solid card back in the beginning. Same with Black Series on theirs, but they didn't. So no, sometimes I tell myself, don't even use the word wish because it does no good. So because you're always wishing for things that could have been or should be, but they're not going to happen. So at any rate, but it would have been nice if that would have happened. Didn't. But here he is. Dr. Mindbender Retro Collection. Very, very nice piece. Seems like he's already kind of difficult. I think Amazon's hiked their price up on him already. He's like $31 on Amazon, and last I checked, because when I got my notification, I also had my notification for my Vipers from Amazon around the same time, and I thought, well, I looked to see, well, can I get him any earlier? And in all honesty, it would have been about the same. I came home to him. Now, could have been here a couple, day or 2 or 3. I've been gone for 5. I think he came last few days. Well, obviously, I left on Sunday, got back today. So I've been gone for, 4.5, 5 days, whatever, something like that. And he came, I would assume, I'm going to guess Tuesday, Wednesday. So at any rate, and today's Thursday. So at any rate, but here he is, and I could have got Amazon, but again, I think he's went up in price on Amazon. So my assumption and way of thinking is it'd have been a wash, and I'm better off with Pulse at this point. Plus, with Amazon, I could have got a card that was all like crinkled up, right? That's the downside of Amazon. Take your chances, right? All right, so anyway, there he is, guys. Retro Dr. Mindbender. If you don't have one, go get him. If you're a guy that didn't get the San Diego Comic-Con, obviously go get him if you want one, of course. I mean, if he's a guy you don't care about, then don't worry about it. But to me, he's a guy you want to have in your collection. So good luck getting him. Go grab him if you can. And thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to get notifications of my videos. And as always, with Dr. Mindbender Retro, I'm Beast from Beast Toys. We'll see you.